A reminder that the content of this video is not endorsed by the VCAA. Bonjour, and welcome to video number 5 of Unpacking the VCE French exam, brought to you by the AFTV. In this video, we're going to be talking about the written exam, section 2, part B, which is text 4. The specific instructions for this section, part B, is reading and responding in French. Text 4, question 4, and it's worth 15 marks. You're to read the text and then answer the question in approximately 150 words in French, and your response must be based on the text. And this is important that you base your response on the text. The criteria for this section, reading and responding in French, there are 2 criteria: the capacity to understand general and specific aspects of texts, and the capacity to convey information and opinions accurately and appropriately. So these 2 criteria, you need to identify the information, the key ideas that you want to use, and you need to express them in depth and accurately. Les astuces, tips and tricks. You already know that your piece of writing must be approximately 150 words in length. Read the set text carefully, as it will clearly indicate who you are as a writer, who your audience is, what kind of writing you're expected to produce. Is it informative, persuasive, evaluative, personal, or imaginative? And what text type is required? So what should you do during the exam? Highlight the information that you're selecting to include in your response. That way you'll have that key information. You will have identified it. Remember, your response must be based on and demonstrate your understanding of text 4 only. Make a note of the key features of the required text types, and you can find these on page 12 of the VCE French study design, and make sure that you include them as you write your response. Look out for title. Do you need a title? Do you need subheadings? Do you need to have introductory remarks? Do you need to include a date or a time? And an email address or a URL? Do you need to include your fake French name? Do you need some punctuation? What about pictures? And the tone or the writer's opinion. During the writing time, ensure that you correctly spell words or expressions which you're using from the text. And try to use a variety of more complex sentence structures which are appropriate to both the text type and the kind of writing. And these could include things like connecteur logique, avant de plus the infinitive, après plus the perfect infinitive, en plus the present participle, our faithful friends, the C clauses, and the subjunctive. Link your points together with appropriate connecteurs logiques. Here are just a few. Tout d'abord, ensuite, néanmoins, par ailleurs, pourtant, en fin de compte. And you can find some more examples of these connecteurs logiques in your PDF printout. You'll also find a checklist. So now answer your practice questions, and when you're ready, you can check your answers. Bonne chance de la part de la FTV, and I will see you in video number 6. Au revoir.